I don't know why my computer cuts out like that. I've done it a couple times lately.
It's the doohickey.
The doohickey?
On the thing
Right,
with
right.
Yeah, Dr. Stein, it didn't register because my internet blipped and my bot crashed and
You just saved him his 5,000 gold.
mm,
I bet that was planned out.
yep. I was like, oh shit, he bet 5,000, better crash my internet.
I would.
You gotta put in an amount, Irvis.
Yeah, but you can check it if it's on. It's at
I
the
see.
time when you ride that.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing that.
So, should I be volleying my skill gems when they hit 20?
If it's 20%,
Yeah,
So it's kind of worth the risk?
yeah, I don't know.
If you have a replacement for it, sure. If you don't have a replacement for it, no.
Yeah, I mean, I could buy one. I wonder if the odds are better to get a positive outcome than a negative outcome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do it. Balls deep.
I'm
The odds
willing
are
to
very
do it.
much so not in your favor of getting a positive income on your skills.
Oh, really?
They seem pretty 50-50. The thing that sucks is,
Well, they're not 50-50 because it's either plus or minus on the level or quality. If it even rolls to change those, it might just change it into because that's only like a third of the time that it has a chance to even roll those. The other 2/3 of the time, it just turns it into a corrupt or changes it into a Val skill.
I
see.
didn't know I could turn it into a Val skill. Scary. Scary.
do it. Just do it.
Just do it! I don't know, it kind of sucks with level 20 skills because,
Also, it can be like, for example, on quality, it can be plus or minus 10, but can only go up to 23.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So that being said, you played a lot of this game, right? Did you vol your skills?
I did on my SRS, dude.
I valid my skills, but I did not do it without having a replacement.
Yeah,
I did it without having a replacement. It didn't really do much for me. I got +3 quality. Nice. Nice. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to sell some stuff. Damn, the payout. Gaining on them.
Time to test my skill. Like shots before the wind.
Dr. Steiner thought about his 5,000 and went down.
Still worked out. Probably should have gone with the 5,000.
I require more wrath. crusade marches on.
Sea witches.
My favorite maps is Sea Witches with Beyond.
Oh man,
My wrath is
that gives me an
I
ulcer.
love that.
Hey, Rap, you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
So I got the 6-piece on my Witch Doctor, right? On D3. And then there's a build out there called the Angry Chicken, where you turn into a chicken and run at like 5 million miles an hour. And then just explode. I cleared a fucking Greater Rift like 38 on my first roll through it in like 4 minutes.
By just exploding, or
Yeah, just running around as a chicken and exploding. And turning back into a chicken.
do you die when you explode? Is there a trade-off, or
Nope. You just do a
Okay.
shitload of damage.
sounds like a Diablo 3 thing?
Yeah.
not enough wrath.
Gay shit.
It's hilarious, dude. The thing about it is it's like it's so infuriatingly easy, but it's so fucking entertaining at the same time. Just run around like a chicken and blow things up.
I was watching Indextro stream earlier, and I was just looking at his weapon, and it's just so cartoonish. I was just like, can't even deal with this.
Kids
My
these
soul,
days.
my heart is very empty at this moment.
I feel betrayed.
I mean, Diablo 2 wasn't exactly like. I mean, the cow level was kind of a joke, but
There's a weapon called the bovine bardiche. It's like a big pole arm. If you put
Yeah.
it in Can Ice Cube, it generates a cow level.
By the light be damned.
But it's called This Is Not a Cow Level.
What do you think, Fran?
that
And it just like vomits
Unicorn
loot.
level.
I don't know.
No, not Whimsyshire.
I'm like, I'm
Thank God, Whimsyshire was bullshit.
pointless and expensive.
Yeah, to make that
There's only
staff
one
to get there
farm.
is so fucking stupid.
Do you have a cast on damage taken ice wall?
Yeah, I was testing it. I think I'm probably gonna take it off.
Wrath is low.
I like mine, but on a map like this, it's kind of irritating. And we're both casting it, so we're like doubling up on blocking each other.
Very nice.
You can really blade through it.
Yeah, I mean I can leap slam over it, but
His wounds are sheets.
I'm in trouble. I just leveled my incinerate and I can't sustain it anymore.
really,
Yeah.
My faith is rewarded.
That's a pickle.
so what's the mana cost of it now?
I'll check in a sec. 5.
So how much mana do you roll with?
Oh, I've got like 84.
You can't do some mana on hit jewels.
Get some Aileron rings.
I think that's what he's using.
Oh man, these frost walls. Yeah, no, I have full -8 Elrond rings. I need to get some jewels to reduce mana cost.
Had enough. Not yet. Not enough wrath.
She was really blasting my cats on damage
Not
taken.
ready yet. That creature must die.
Spawned all kinds of cats back there.
Bad luck for you, friend.
I might literally just go take a nap for a little bit. I just slept like shit. I don't want to be able to stream for a little while. I don't feel like I'm gonna make it past like 10 o'clock though if I don't go sleep. Hey, what's up, Druckle? Yeah, I hope I do too.
Not yet. Like chaff before the
I
wind.
hope I do too. Druckle says, I hope you find that mirror today. Oops. I weapon swapped and I don't have a portal skill on this character. Yeah, that is pretty bad, but at least you can be on Twitch at work. There are worse things.
My wrath is
Hey, what's
low.
up, Copy? Yeah, this will be a fun one.
Not enough wrath. Make your peace quickly.
So what are you doing to cast Incinerate now? You got a mana potion or?
I'm just, I don't know, doing it in bursts. It's not too bad. It's not horrible. Could probably do like 20 seconds before it runs out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ran the rings and the neck when I did my Incinerate.
Do you get it to 20, like level 20?
Yeah, it was 2020.
How come your Righteous Fire's radius is reduced?
Shouldn't be.
Oh, it looks smaller than it was earlier. Maybe it was some other thing that you were under the effect of that made it look like it was protruding a bit more.
Cower before Zakarum.
Did you have the blue pill before?
Terrible joke. Which blue pill are we talking about here? Talking Cosby blue pills, Viagra blue pills.
My wrath is low.
All of the above?
Talking Matrix blue pills. Cal level is a command, Druckle. It's Cal level 210.
My strength fails.
Oh man. What is this?
I'm healed.
Oh, okay. There's just something about striking a gorilla with
I need to go back.
lightning that is very satisfying. You just blast a gorilla into the grave with some lightning. You guys ever pick up white rings in Alchem in these higher level maps?
No.
Laura,
Yes?
why do you keep glancing over at Kadala?
I get a bunch of outs.
Making sure she isn't.
Thinking about just gathering a bunch of item level 75 rings, diamond rings.
Now that I got that shit squared away. God, paying bills sucks.
Yeah, it does. Wow. crap ski. Just crap on crap, but
I literally went from $50 or from $1,700 to like $48.
grind life.
Just in case.
Yeah, I had to pay bills
Sounds good
today
enough.
as
I hope
well.
it's your next meal.
It's a cool $800 day for me.
And I go through a Boeing employees credit union out here, and they redid their little app on the iPhone app. Oh my god, it's the most hideous goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life.
Later on, Dr. Stein. Yeah, oh shit. The
Like-
chat read is real.
The chat read is real. Fuck.
Number one cause of death for me. That dude's name was Plebfist. I saw it. It's real.
Oh.
His name was actually Pebble Fist, but
Well, Pleb Fist works too.
One day I'm gonna find a use for all these glass blower baubles.
the what?
Glass blower baubles.
Oh yeah, it's good if you're leveling characters to max. Like most of my characters have max or close flasks.
That's so booty.
I at least make sure all my quicksilvers are maxed. It's about the only thing I really care about.
Bottom of the barrel roll. God. No. Man, if that wasn't a fucking bottom of the barrel roll on that, Jesus.
Talking about D3.
Yeah, I got a Defender of West March. It's not a bad shield. It's
Can't you just re-roll bad stats as the transmog guy?
not the secondaries.
Oh.
You can only reroll primary stats.
What a ripoff.
Yeah, the blocks have a chance. Every time you block, you have a chance at summoning a charging wolf that deals 810% weapon damage. It's basically the range on that is 800% to 1,000. So it's like that was like
I was watching
a tits roll, dude. Like
I was watching the numbers fly on Dextro's stream. Like saw a couple 900 millions in there. I'm like, what does this even mean?
yeah, I've seen
Nice.
my buddy has a wizard and he's critting for 3 billion.
900 bajillion
He
gazillion
takes 17
damages.
damage and dies.
Yeah, well, he's actually fucking. He's pretty gnarly, dude. When he's in Archon, he's got like 19 million damage and like 60 million toughness. He's pretty thick, and he just
Why
really
do
deals it
they
out.
use these numbers?
I don't know.
To get people excited.
Because
Yeah.
Blizzard is very much the bigger the number, the more cooler you are.
Yeah, big
So
numbers.
if we
equals
shove big
cool,
numbers
for
in your
sure.
face, everything works better.
Until the program can't handle it, and they do it with WoW and scale it all down.
Yeah, you figure they get really sick of like
Coding that
just doing
bullshit.
the math on this shit, where they're like, all right, how much damage is this gonna do? Let's say 500 billion times 600%, and that's gonna be a lot of zeros.
Well, the thing is
retarded,
that's what happened with World of Warcraft, dude. Everything, the numbers were fucking outrageous, so they're like, oh, time to scale this shit back. Because they thought in all their expansions, when they add levels, they'll just make everybody's hit points double.
That would be nice if
So-
that dagger would be nice if it had like spell damage or something on it.
Not ready yet. Time to test my skill. Patience. I'm healed.
Whoops. Goddamn reflect.
Not yet.
Assassin's Mark, that would work for CWDT, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would solve my incinerate problems.
Yeah.
You big scary cat.
Yeah, that's same as like if you just, well, I mean, it won't solve your mana problems, but like,
Would you want to curse on hit? So you just cast it and then immediately get
well,
the return?
he's Righteous Fire, so he's
Oh.
just taking damage pretty much, just standing there.
Yeah, less damage and better. Or whatever.
Yeah, if you didn't need that mana sustain, I would say run Warlord's Mark to keep your endurance up. If you don't like Frostwall, that would be my second choice for what I would run.
Burn in the light.
Run this Jungle Valley, and then I'm gonna dip for a little bit. Man, I just gotta re-roll this because Jungle Valley plus monsters with extra projectiles. Jesus. Yeah. Looks like that one's getting re-rolled too. Players are cursed with elemental weakness. Oh my god, dude. These are ridiculous. Please, game. Please. You're costing me money right now by making an undoable map.
Crusade marches on.
Well, the last boss in here is going to be Rippy.
Elemental reflect is one thing. Elemental weakness sucks.
Yeah. Well, it's also the, like... it was also that, like, there was skills chain and crap like that, like...
It was like the worst possible scenario for a map.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's like Owen Wilson in friggin' Armageddon. What's it gonna be like when we get up there? 400 degrees in the sun, minus 200 on the dark side, unpredictable earthquakes, tectonic movement, unreliable gravity. So pretty much the scariest environment imaginable. Gotcha.
Yep, that's this map. The only concern for this map is the last boss is a real mofo.
Is it a desert map?
It's easy. What are you talking about?
Jungle Valley, the spider.
I did a double one yesterday. It was easy.
Yeah. Did he fire additional projectiles?
Probably.
Yeah.
I rared the map.
Additional projectiles, not fun on that boss. It's like borderline unavoidable. This one's gonna be hard though because monster skill chain. Oh my fucking god! I was looking at something else. It would be corrupting blood though when I turn my head.
Goddamn chat
TP
box.
up.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I just need to go. I'm just like out of it. I'm being really dumb.
So I created my own character.
You a little under the weather this week?
No, not really. I just, for whatever reason, I just couldn't sleep last night. So then I had to get up and take care of some stuff this morning. So
Yeah, adulting sucks. The other night I went to sleep at like 11 o'clock. I was so happy. I'm like, yes. And I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning. I was like, what in the fuck? Like wide awake.
yeah, I was just wide awake, laying in bed for a couple hours.
And then I friggin' passed back out at like 7:30 and then woke up at like noon. So my sleep schedule is fucking jacked right now, dude. Like, it's so screwed up.
I want to stream, but I'm making a lot of mistakes. It's not good for business.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually keep my stream on YouTube.
Traitor.
It's better quality, dude.
Like chaff before the wind.
People that watch me can watch me, and I can stream in 720p at fucking 60 frames and not have to be like a partner to do it.
I do that.
Last I heard, you had to be a partner with Twitch to be able to do that.
Nah.
No.
Unless you have good hardware.
Yeah, you basically just need to have good processor.
Well, my computer's not that. It's an 8650 AMD 8-core with a fucking GTX 970. I shouldn't have a problem being able to stream at 720, but I do. On here, I don't have any issues at all.
Do you want me to come whirlwind for that forest map?
Nah, we're about done with that.
I can man mode that boss.
They actually have kind of a cool feature too, because it streams your thing like a video. So if you actually have to, if you're watching somebody stream and you have to go do something, you can pause their stream and then pick it up right where you left off. You know, so you won't miss anything.
Indeed, how I need help.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's probably helpful, but
The
people
way
getting behind would be rough status.
Yeah, the way I see it is, in Twitch, I'm a very small fish in a very, very large pond. Here, all the fish are relative, and so is the pond.
Yeah, I tried on
That-
Hitbox for a while. Just nobody watched it. Just nobody, like, I don't know.
There's-
YouTube is more well known than Hitbox, but
There's been more and more traffic as the days go on, so it hasn't been too bad. I mean, people on Twitch are, they're loyalists. They have their streamers that they watch, and that's it. You know, very few people go out to watch a bunch of different people stream, much less the new guy.
I don't know. I think a lot of people still look for the new guy though, because they're not like engrossed in their game. Once chat gets so scrolly that they don't pay attention to it anymore.
Yeah, the chat's not bad here. It's got this cool little analytic thing. It shows you the metrics, like, you know, people visiting per whatever, and then chat messages sent per minute and stuff like that. And so it kind of gives you benchmarks on where you should be at or whatever. I thought it was kind of cool.
If I'm not mistaken, Twitch does that as well, though. You just maybe harder to find.
Not yet.
I think you know what you know where it is. I bet. I think it's in your past broadcast. It'll give you like some metrics or whatever if you look at your past broadcast or something. But it has to have enough information to generate said metrics or something like that.
Yeah.
Damn you, portal troll.
Not ready yet.
God, that guy's tough as fuck. You definitely have to farm now in D3 for crafting mats, so that's good.
Imagine that.
You don't have to fucking... They don't just hand you a bunch of shit anymore. Well, I'd rather farm for stuff than just have them give it to me.
Obviously, because that's basically the whole premise of like the whole game. I played that game for maybe like a half hour yesterday or the other day because my friend wants to play it, and Jesus.
You're like, I can't even force myself to do this.
It just feels pointless. I mean, like, your damage isn't good enough. Your solution is go find any weapon with higher damage. Like, it just really, there's no.
Well,
I
that's
just
kind of
don't
like
even.
Path of Exile. Highest weapon damage wins.
But there's more mods than just DPS. Like, a weapon on Path of Exile just doesn't tell you it's DPS straight up. You're like, and
Yeah, but they could put that in there, and all that is a quality of life improvement. It's not anything game breaking.
nah, that downgrades the attention required to play the game because you have to be able to analyze what you're looking at.
Like chaff before the wind.
The hell was that?
My guess would be
It sounded like a
snake.
vape. Sounded like somebody was vaping.
Is my mic hot?
No, it's just like some weird ass
Yeah,
noise.
I was opening up a bottle of pop. I didn't
Oh.
realize my. I thought I had push stock on. I'll fix that.
I was like, what the fuck was that? It was like, it sounds like my vape. That's why I thought somebody was taking a rip off a vape or something. I was like, all right, well. Vapors unite. Yeah, I had to go buy another vape today because mine took a shit.
Which one do you have?
I have a Sigelli 150, but the chip shorted. So I had to...
Aren't
It's
is it like a mechanical mod?
No, that's a box mod. I don't do mechanical mods. I like to have control over it.
Oh, okay.
If you have a mechanical mod, you have no control over your wattage or anything like that. You're just pushing buttons.
Yeah.
So I went to my buddy. There's a vape shop by my house. It's really good. I went and got this Kanger Sub Tank Mini. Works pretty good. It was only $80. It was a complete kit. Came with 2 coils, a rebuildable deck, fucking all sorts of shit. So it was worth $80. The one I want's like 240, dude. It's fucking expensive as shit.
I have a Provari sitting on my desk and a packet of cigarettes next to it.
Provaris are fucking good, dude. I know the guy that owns that. Yeah, I know the dude that owns Provari. I used to live next door to him.
It's awesome. He's got it making a buttload, eh?
Oh, he's fucking killing it. His mods are so fucking good. Is it an actual Provari or is it a clone?
No, it's a real one. It's a mini.
Okay, yeah. Because I know a lot of people are, I got a Provari, and I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's a clone.
Yeah, no, I got it off their site.
Yeah, I pretty much stick to... The next one I'm going to get's the Hexome. That thing's a beast, dude. It's so fucking nice looking. Let me get that one with a... what the fuck is RDA called? Fuck, I can't remember what it is, but it's got vertical posts. So that are offset, so it's easier to put so much easier to put coils into it. They're fucking
Yeah, I know.
sick.
Yeah, I've seen those, man. They look pretty insane. But you gotta be pushing crazy amounts of wattage just to like spark that, right?
No, you can do it with 30 watts. Like the one I got is only 50 watts. It only tops out at 50 watts. I mean, you can go up to like... I mean, they have the Snow Wolf 200, but it's like, what the fuck do you need 200 watts for? Like, holy shit, dude.
It's one of the things I
Set
worried
fucking
about.
cotton on fire. There's real point to doing that.
Yeah, no kidding. One of the things I worried about was just like pushing too much wattage and like taking in way more nicotine than I was doing before, and then all of a sudden getting more and more hooked on it.
You're actually you actually get less nicotine than you would normally.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. The way, so even like a pack of cigarettes. So when they show you those things, like this, how much nicotine a cigarette has in it, whatever, da-da-da-da-da, usually what they're doing is they just let the cigarette smolder and they get the nicotine count from that, which is inaccurate because when you take a drag, you heat that cigarette up and the heat burns off a lot of the nicotine that you would normally get.
Okay.
So when you heat it up, I mean, you're heating these things. Like these coils get, they have temperature control units that go up to 600 degrees. So they get hot. So it's one of those things where you can, the temperature control is you can set temp control so you never get a dry hit ever. You can set that it's never, if it hits that temperature, it just shuts off automatically. And then once it drops below that, it'll turn back on, and stuff like that. So, your power draw, you're looking, if the wattage basically is the time it takes for the coil to reach that temperature. So if you have it at like 30 watts, it's going to take a little bit longer for the coil to reach that temperature than if you have it at like 100 watts. It's just a heat up. It's just a heat up time, basically. But even on my 150, I didn't vape past 60 watts. So, because I didn't really need that. I just got the 150. I was like, I want a box. I don't care. Give me it. So, but, they have if you want to get a box mod that's like temperature controlled, Sigelli has a 75 watt temperature control mod that they just put out that's actually really good. It's like $70. You can find these things on the internet dirt fucking cheap.
So do you just set the temperature then that you want it to burn at?
Yep.
Yeah,
you just say, I don't want it to exceed 525 degrees. And then you'll vape on it. And once it hits 525 degrees, it automatically shuts the coil off. It just disconnects. It just turns power off.
Yeah, things have changed since I was last shopping for that thing. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, temperature control units are getting really big. However, with temperature control, you can't use it with it's not advisable. You can use it with Kanthal wire, but typically people use nickel or titanium wire.
I'm sitting here looking at my skill gems and looking at a bunch of ball orbs.
Do it.
I would not recommend it.
Do it.
That's like your main character.
Yeah, don't. If it's a standard tune and you're never gonna play with them, then fuck around all you want. But
yeah, that's a good point.
Because if you had another character that was like equivalent,
Nobody want to help me kill Dom and normal.
I'm just gonna do my RF and my incinerate. I can replace those.
Because that's what I did with. I had a character and I had like on my standard, I had like 7 haste orbs or 7 haste gems. I had a shitload of Val orbs, so I just Val them all to try to get a Val haste, and it didn't work. I was like, damn it.
I may as well just shop for replacements just in case.
I would just check for replacements. But
well, they definitely took the leveling of gems out of the game too, because you just buy them from the vendor at the correct level now, or pretty close to it.
19 to 20 is by far the biggest level.
Yeah.
That's the one you're concerned about. Like, to me, that would be a worst case scenario for your Veil Orb, is if it went from 20 to 19. That sucks.
If it de-leveled it, like,
yeah. That sucks. That's so much time. This character is level 85, and I've been using this 20 quality Storm Call since I hit level 12. And it is a quarter of the way through level 19 right now.
Don't they get XP bonuses for being 20% too?
No, only certain gems.
Oh, I thought they did. Oh, that must be like the Empower and Enlighten, because they have ungodly amounts of it, like 22 billion or some 22 million for level 1.
Well, going from level 1 to level 2 is basically like 19 to 20 for those gems.
Don't they have like a maximum level of 3 though too? Don't they like max level 3 or some shit?
They can go to 4, I believe.
Yeah.
And with the corrupt.
Hopefully valid. Oh yeah, valid 204.
You see how much damage I did?
Yeah, dude, you wrecked that thing.
Fuck.
Damn. Druckle getting that payout. Get that payout. Part of my problem is my music is not hype enough. Like listening to shit from high school.
Yeah, I think I need better daggers.
Yeah, that reminds me, I forgot to check for you. Spotify used to have this feature where you could like sort music by like like in your local music, you could just search for something, but yeah, they removed it for God knows what reason. I don't know whose brilliant idea that was. They're like, this filter feature for the local files. Let's just get rid of that. Why would they need to be able to search their own local music without making a playlist?
Oh yeah, this is doable. I'm doing it.
How much is the 2020 going for?
Like 25 corrupted, which I don't mind. Right, if I fail, then I'll just resort to that. And then on the righteous fire, it's like 30 for a clean one.
Hmm. Let me see what I have for leveling. I'm just gonna link a bunch of crap. Well, I used these two daggers, like initially, like around the 50s.
Score.
Oh man.
I'll take that fucking any day. The ball righteous fire is so hilarious.
Nice. Well, your incinerate is beast.
Yeah.
Righteous fire though. Rest in peace. I guess I really, other than like rings and stuff, I mean, I leveled with those two. Leveled with that ring. And, I think that ring.
Alright, guys, let me get out of here. Got some shit to do.
Later on, man.
See you, dude.
Check something real quick.
Disconnected.
Fucking kicked it in the ass. So it's got about 20%, not even 20% left, like 25% tops before it's done. It's in a safe place down by the new base. I just don't want it to wander off.
What up, dude?
Hey, hey.
What you up to?
Not much. Trying to get dinos put away so I can
Go to work?
get ready to go to work. Oh, can they seriously not walk into this door? Fucking kidding me right now.
Dude, I had to go buy a new fucking vape today.
Your break?
Yeah, I fucking shorted out.
That sucks.
Yeah, I got a good one though. It's
Then
this little.
don't write it.
It's just this little Kanger sub box.
Oh, no waste.
So, but it was a whole kit, so I just like picked it up. It was only $80.
Okay, you should totally come, Ape Strike though, for reals.
I enjoy that.
I think we're going
Come on, try faster.
I haven't seen William on in a few days. I wonder what the hell's he been up to.
Probably had to go into hiding because he murdered somebody.
Well, I know fucking what's his name went down there.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Yeah, Eric went down there for a concert. I forget what it was.
It's that Legend of Zelda classical music thing.
Yeah.
My buddy saw it like 2 years ago when it was here. He said it was pretty fucking cool to watch. I'm still in awe at how strong my character got just putting on a 6-piece set.
Dude, Diablo's all about getting some kind of set and using how broken it is.
Yeah, I did an angry chicken run on my witch doctor and fucking got, what was it, fucking ran through a level 38 Greater Rift and had 11 minutes left on the boss.
Alright, well, I have to get going. Hopefully this Dino just finishes taming all on its own and it goes to us.
Wait, where is it? Where is it?
It's down the plateau. Like, you'll see where I started putting a wall up for a gate, but I don't have enough time to put doors in it. Kong and the Parasaurs are in the base that I had you finish putting walls on when I went to work yesterday. It's literally got less than 20%. It's got all the stuff on it. It just needs to be tamed.
The crusade marches
I
on.
went nuts with building last night before I got off. I was like delirious.
Yeah, it's nice. I kind of like having the thatch floor on the inside. I don't know why.
Yeah, no.
I'm just leaving that shit there until replacing with metal.
Fuck you if you think I'm building 100 fucking stone platforms.
I would have done it.
Building 100 ceilings was enough.
You just park yourself on one of the armadillos and go to town. But yeah, so when that trike tames, we will have male-female trike and to go with our male-female stego. We've got male-female cat, but they don't benefit us for kibble.
I can't remember which one I need for Carno, but I want my 120 max tame kibble Carno.
Sarko? Or Sarko uses trike, and then Carno uses Sarko, or I don't know. But I'm getting my 140 Carno.
I saw they made the fucking Sarko absolutely gigantic.
Yeah, they increased the size a bit. They made it faster. It turns quicker.
That thing is huge. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like,
Wait, what? It moves faster in the water now. It's amazing.
That's the thing that irritated me about it, dude. Because like the turtle hauls ass in the water, but the Sarko is just like slower than shit. I'm like, it's an alligator. How does this thing move so slow in water? Like
that thing should be outrun by dolphins and maybe sharks. Nothing else.
And like a megalodon.
Yeah, that's the sharks.
Have you seen a plesiosaur before?
Yeah, I've been killed by them.
No, I'm
Plenty
talking
of
about
times.
I'm talking about Homeboy over here playing Diablo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can build. You can build on their back. You
They're
can
awesome.
build on the fucking things.
Not yet. They're about to implement that for Brontos. They haven't.
I know out. Cockroach Suchis.
It's the new dossier. That's the
A new
the
alligator.
aquatic hybrid of the Carno. It's like the Spino, only it's a descendant of the Carnosaur.
I have to say, dude, I'm not too keen on the direction that Ark is going.
How so?
I like the fact that they have so much, player involvement and development, but it's like too much, like dragons and shit, and it's just like Jesus Christ.
That dragon's
I'm not a fan of the turret thing. Like, I would have liked it to just stay like, you know, you make a bow and go from that, you know. But it's just all the technology and shit. Like you just build a fucking fabricator and everything like that. It just
is related to the croc, whatever the fuck the croc is called, the Sarco. Yeah, because there's another one that's been released that's related to the Spino already.
Ark's been designed to go through from the Jurassic period to the current period if they stick with it long enough. And
so there's
and it's not actual prehistoric time. You're on an alien Ark, pretty much just thrown in this environment so they can observe you.
Yeah,
I get it. I mean, you're like a fucking, you know, you're pretty much a lab rat.
But
Which I'm all cool with an alien artifact that's embedded in my wrist, allowing me to carry 400 pounds of stone. I'm good with that.
It's called the baryonyx or whatever, and it's like a smaller. It's the same species of dinosaur or whatever as the Spinosaurus, but it's the size of the Carno.
Yeah.
Oh, James.
All I gotta say,
it's just the Spinosaurus without a sail, basically.
All I gotta say, when I look at the alien tech in this game, it's pretty much Time Lord technology. I mean, come on. The only way that thing in your wrist works, in my opinion, is if it disperses the weight throughout your body evenly. Otherwise, you just end up with one humongous left arm because you're carrying all that weight on your left arm. Because the weight doesn't disappear when it goes in it.
So here's something you'll appreciate, James. One of my old friends on Facebook, she posted something and it was like, hang on a second, what did it say? If you woke up naked in bed with me, what would you say to me using no more than 5 words? And I was the first one to post on it, and I said, why is all the rum gone?
6.
Wise. Contraction, why is.
Wise.
Why is the rum gone?
All can take for granted.
I was gonna say, well, that just happened. Eh?
Her friend was like, what the fuck?
My phone's yelling at me to go to work, so I gotta get going.
Go to work. Go be an adult.
Yeah, I gotta go be an adult for a couple hours and then come back and be a caveman.
Dude, your brother was so happy that his internet worked at like 3:05 this morning.
Right.
He was like giddy like a schoolgirl, like Dr. Jones and shit. Alexandra!
Alright, take it easy.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna go to the other floor.
Cannot be reached at the moment.
Okay, that's a way better topic sense.
What's that?
I'm writing a damn essay right now.
For what?
Modern technology, for my comp class. Modern technology has created a world where a large portion of people are allowed to live without the worry of their basic needs. Yeah, that sounds good.
What's your essay have to be on?
Well, we did two readings. Allegory of the Cave by Plato and Learning to Read and Write by Frederick Douglass. And basically it's about like an Allegory of the Cave, I don't know if you've ever read it. Have you ever taken a college class before?
Several. I've never read. We never had to do anything with that one. That was more of a. That was more in my my philosophy class that I took one philosophy class, and I was like, oh, never doing that shit again.
Yeah, fuck that.
That was like a fucking waste of credits because it was like, do you deserve an A? Then I'll give you an A if you think you need an A. And it's like, why the fuck did I spend 8 weeks in this class? You're just gonna hand me an A?
It's a class. It's a class where you talk about nothing. Like what? Like, it makes no sense. That's all philosophy is. It's just you sit around and talk about nothing and make something out of nothing.
Or you split into groups and argue about nothing.
What?
Huh?
Anyways, so it's about the allegory of the cave, and basically, it's actually Socrates talking about Plato. It's a biography of Plato. From the biography of Plato, I guess, or whatever. And Socrates tells us that life is a cave. Light comes in from the cave, and eventually disappears, and we're all inside the cave, facing towards the wall, and then there's a fire in the cave that creates a shadow, and our whole reality is the shadow on the wall of the cave, right? Well, that light and that cave interest, people and things can go in and out, and we'll see their shadows, but if nothing ever enters the cave, then we'll never see it, right? So it talks about how if you leave the cave and come back, how it changes, like, and it fits basically the allegory of the cave fits any story or any problem or anything the world has ever like seen, right?
Yeah, you can't do anything without change.
Basically, you get the basis of it. Like our teacher used like Gandhi, and Jesus and Muhammad as examples, because they all basically reached some sense of entitlement or discovery or whatever, and they tried to spread the word to everyone around them, and it created it created chaos in the structure of their society at the top level, and it caused them to be killed, all of them. So
Did you mean enlightenment?
Enlightenment, that's the right word.
I was like, entitlement. Right. I was like, where the hell are you going with this? Like, I was like, what the fuck?
It's hard to explain this, and I was.
No, that's all. That's why I was clarifying, because I was like, I see where he's going, but I'm not sure why the language he's using. Like,
sorry, it's just.
No, everything runs together at some point, and you're just like, bleh.
But you get what I'm saying? Get the basis of it here.
Not ready yet.
So
yeah.
Basically, what I have to do is I have to
get the door.
Something in society or just life in general, and I have to apply it to this and then write an essay over it. And I chose money, greed, basically, because at the end of the day, everything requires money. Greed fuels the world, regardless of what anyone says.
Yeah, I don't really care what anybody says. Greed makes the world go around. Or money makes the world go around.
So,
have you been using the
3 points are basic necessities that we take for granted. And then the second point would be education, because I'm using Frederick Douglass learning to read and write. If I don't talk about education at some point here, I'm pretty stupid. That's the easiest paragraph. That paragraph to be studied, right? And then my third topic will be our desires.
Yeah.
Because after you receive an education, after the necessities for survival are like met, like start to want instead of need, and to fulfill that, you have money, because it is required to survive, I guess, by like accomplishing your desires, not just your needs. Like buying that boat, you don't need it, but it helps with your happiness and social standing. Makes sense?
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like buying a convertible over a station wagon.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's like I need a car. I know I need a car. Do I want to get the Porsche or do I want to get the Ford?
Yeah. Like, do I want the Ford Fusion or do I want this Ford Lamborghini or Ferrari?
I mean, you don't even have to be that erroneous about it. You could be like, do I purchase the, Subaru WRX 2.5 RS, or do I just stay humble and get the Outback Sport?
Yeah.
So.
It's basically why things like the Denali and Platinum Edition exist, because stupid people will spend way too much on luxury.
That's pretty much what it is people will... That's what they do. I'm going to spend too much on...
Don't get me wrong, I'm one of those dumbasses. I was totally fucking like whatever, man. If it's more expensive but looks better, feels better, I'm all down for it. You know what I mean?
Well, like I vape, dude, and there's like really good vaporizers out there that are like $300 fucking. You know, and I'd be like, hell yeah, that'd be nice to have because that's a good piece. But I just bought a brand new one that was $80.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like my mom, dude.
I
My
just
mom
needed
has
to
like
do
a
one
fucking
job.
$300 vape, and I'm like,
Well, when does the fuck does she have, dude? A vapor flask?
I don't know. I just know she has a really expensive one because she's yeah. I don't
Weird.
vape, so I don't know. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to. I need to find a source really quick. Online source. I hate using sources out of my that aren't in my textbook because they're harder to cite.
Not really.
I can cite my book without